Just comfort him like we used to do with you. Once upon a time, you're also little and used to have nightmares. Don't you remember? God knows I certainly do.
Why can't you guys do it? Like, you're the parents.
You know why.
Just sing to him, he'll drift right back to sleep, sweetheart. Ryan, if you can hear Mommy, clap 3 times.
Can't hear him clapping. Lame, but he is.
Go Betty bye, right. It's time for night-night. Sleep tight.
And don't let the bed bugs bite.
Sissy's gonna tuck you in and sing you rock-a-bye baby, rock-a-bye boy.
I'll sing him Girls in the Hood or Savage remix by Megan Thee Stallion instead.
Wait, not if you want your allowance this week, you won't. Good night, my 3 bears. Love you all. Oh, and Lindsay, please slide a couple of protein bars into the door for me before you go to bed.
Oh, me too, please.
This way you won't be bothered with our food requests in the morning while you get the boys' breakfast ready.
And no sugar cereal, just shredded wheat or Cheerios.
Fine, whatever. This is so gay. I'm out of here. Bye.
None of this would be happening if you weren't such an asshole violating lockdown to go see what's her name.
You know what her name is. Melinda.
Oh, please don't fucking need any more indigestion before I go to sleep.
Watch your mouth. I don't have to tolerate your verbal abuse anymore.
Hello again. Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Corona. What day is this all going to finally end? I want to schedule a Zoom dance party with my friends this weekend without my gross little brothers there, hanging around. When are you back on mum duty?
This is only day 9, sweetheart. And let me just say, I'm so you for stepping up like this. 5 more days and everything will be back to normal, you see.
Seriously? Nothing is normal anymore. I can see all these white tents in the park from my bedroom window now. Creepy. I read they're killing people on respirators inside those things.
They're not killing people, Lindsay. Don't upset your brothers with such nonsense talk. The doctors are trying to help people over there.
What if you guys, get worse? If you think I'm going to stay home and raise your 2 mistakes after you're dead, you're majorly sick in the head.
Did she just refer to her brothers as mistakes?
Sorry. I meant accidents.
Lindsay, I expect more out of you during a time like this. This isn't easy for any of us. We're trying to do the right thing by not exposing you children, but you have to do your part too. We're still a family unit after all.
Barely. And not when you get the divorce. Is that still happening?
Lindsay, honey, this isn't the time. Can you just read a Pocky Little Pappy to Ryan until the fool's back asleep? And then put the Shrek DVD in for Jake? Huh? Boys, clap if you can hear Mommy.
Or instead, I can have a little talk with them and prepare them for what's about to go down with the fam and stuff. You guys leaving them in the dark, totally uncool. We're talking epic parental fail. They have a right to know about their fate, you know. I'm going to fill them in on everything, how it's all going down. If you want, I can make it into a song or a bedtime story.
Watch yourself, Lindsay. You're skating on thin ice with me right now. You know our first priority is to shield all of you from any trauma, and when the time is right, after the pandemic is totally over and things calm down, we're going to break the news gently to them in a way that children their age can comprehend.
Yeah, that's right, Lindsay Bear. I'm so sorry you inadvertently overheard our arguing a few weeks ago, but...
Hey, inadvertently? Wasn't she blatantly eavesdropping on the two of us at 2 a.m?
Nevertheless, sweetie pie, this is the one thing your father and I can actually agree on. Children always come first. So it's going to be extremely important that we don't badmouth each other to your little brothers.
Or cause them to feel like they should take sides.
Wish you'd have thought of that before. With me.
Well, we're doing it the right way now. It's never too late to do the...
Lindsay, my dear, you know, all of this technology is breaking up. It's really like the last thing they will ask you for tonight. I swear. Stop, seriously. And then you can download £20 from your iTunes for all of your troubles, okay?
Wow, big spenders. Thanks a lot.
After your homework is done.
That's a 10-4. Over and out, Big Daddy.
I don't think you should reward her monetarily every single day. You know, just for being a decent human being and a good big sister. And she's really developed an attitude these days.
Can you blame her? The entire world is falling apart out there, and her own little sanctuary at home, thanks to your miserable excuse of a father, is also crumbling before her very eyes. She's not blind and deaf to people's pain like you are, you insensitive asshole. She's highly perceptive.
Okay, stop with the drama and the guilt and the insults, please. I've told you before, I've done research. When handled appropriately, most kids come through a parental split completely unscathed, and we've been extremely discreet about our marital issues.
Bullshit! I have, but you've been an immature, selfish bastard.
What is it you want from me, doll? The five of us have come here living together.
Don't fucking call me doll anymore. You've completely lost that privilege. It's Dahlia from here on in.
Sorry, Dahlia. Can you please speak to me like you would a common stranger on the streets, minus the sewer mouth? Notice how civil my tone is with you, even if God knows you try my patience.
Oh, that's because you've always been this robotic engineer, methodical, unemotional. Don't you get it? I am mourning the end of a 2-decade marriage. So excuse me if anger and passion get all mixed up together sometimes. I am human, unlike you, Mr. Machine Man.
Make no mistake, okay? I also dealt with my own grief, only I did it way back when the writing was on the wall. This marriage died many years ago, Dahlia, and you better than anyone know that. So I don't want to be blamed. I just want us to both get on with the business of living our lives in the best.
Of course, that's what you want, because you're a stone-cold son of a bitch who only thinks of himself. What does Doug want? Oh, does Doug want to get laid? Well, let's make that happen.
Wait. How many stone-cold son of a bitches would come back to shelter in place together after a separation? I came back here so that the five of us could stay safe together. How many men do you know who put their kids first like that? Eh?
Fascinating, just fascinating how you managed to convince yourself that coming back home while continuing to bed your impressively stacked dental hygienist comes under the category of making children your #1 priority. In what fucking universe?
I already had my own apartment. I didn't have to come here and help you guys at all.
And you didn't have to go drill little Miss Bicaspi every night for a week straight either. And then return here and expose me to this unprecedented, life-threatening, highly contagious virus.
I'm so tired of all this catastrophizing from the government and now from you. Do you have anything other than a sniffly nose and a slight cough? Are you gasping for air? No. So let's just make the best of things. But before the virus hit the UK, you know very well we already decided to go our separate ways, and we agreed it was fine to date before we filed for divorce. In fact, it was your idea, Dahlia. Why should anything change just because this godforsaken country is in a free fall? Let's just leave it at that. Eh? I'm tired and I still have work to do, and I've got to go out for a bit.
You're not leaving this house. We are quarantining together. I am telling you, Doug, after we got our test results, if they're negative, and you better thank your lucky stars that that's the case, if you leave this house again to spend the night with her, you are not coming back. You'll have made your choice, and you can just consider yourself isolated from your children permanently.
Don't threaten me. Who pays the bills around here, huh?
Yeah, sure, obviously. And who's still preparing your meals? Or at least I was cooking before some jackass exposed me to COVID, because he just couldn't keep it in his pants, could he?
Don't throw your home-cooked dinners at me like you're so self-righteous and sacrificing. You know, it was both ideas to sit around the dining table all together each night to maintain the feeling of a happy family. And until a psychologist tells us how to best handle the boys. Oops, have you found one, by the way?
Hey there, my joy-filled parents. There was just a phone call on the landline. Someone said her name is like Dr. Barton or whatever. Is that the doctor who's going to put you both on respirators?
It's ventilators, Lindsay. And no, it isn't. I have no idea who this is.
Well, I gave her your number, Dad. She asked for you, like, specifically.
Do we know a Dr. Barton?
What we do now, that's a child psychologist I found. I had a 20-minute phone call consultation with her yesterday. And your phone is vibrating, you better get that.
We'll deal with you purposely not giving me a heads up about this later. Hello? Yes, it is. Right, I understand, and I'm very aware. Yes, look, there's two sides to this story, and no, the kids are not being exposed. No, I meant to say exposed to anything physically or emotionally. I'm very prudent and careful. This has not been an open marriage. No, there's been absolutely no infidelity either. She's not my mistress. It's all above board. Look, I don't know what Dahlia said to you, but before coronavirus hit, she and I made a joint decision to have a 6-month trial separation, and seeing other people was completely part of our Yes, I'll agree to a Zoom meeting with the three of us, provided she stops verbally abusing me. Yeah, of course. But Eb, I want on record that I have not said or done anything that would jeopardize the physical or mental health of my children, nor will I ever.
Nor will I.
Hope you're satisfied. Huh? Look, Dahlia, trying to have an authority figure shame and embarrass me isn't going to work. I haven't done anything wrong. We discussed all of this and we agreed ahead of time. It is what it is. We gave our marriage our best shot for 20 years. And you're free to see others too. You're still a beautiful woman.
I never noticed this, but your jaw still clenches like when we first met. Back when we used to lose your temper. When you used to lose your temper, I used to, tag along. It's very masculine. It's actually a turn on to see some emotion from you again. I think getting angry shows a person still cares. Underneath it all, they're still very invested.
What? No, Dole. I think you're misinterpreting my tone. What I meant was that.
Well, what I heard was you still find me beautiful, right?
Yeah, you're certainly quite attractive. Yeah, you should try Match or eHarmony. You have no trouble meeting someone special, someone you'll actually have chemistry with.
Well, that used to be you. We had amazing chemistry. There were major sparks, Doug, remember?
Don't, Dolly, I can't. I'm sorry, but I just can't. It's not working for me anymore.
Really? Well, I think it would work for you again. If not for Missy Gruesome, Suitsome, telling you to rinse and spit in her sexiest voice. In fact, I know we would be reconciled by now. That Cecil would have come right back.
Darling, let's be honest. You haven't been interested in me sexually since you last gave birth 4 years ago. I've worked hard to accept that, and now, well, I've moved on. But we still co-parent together. And right now, our main job is to spare our other 2 kids from the pain and anguish we put our firstborn through. Look. Oh, look, I'll be back later. I have work in the office, stuff that can't be done at home, okay?
Oh, I just bet it can, Douglas. And yes, I agree, the children must be spared. Spared from living inside their fantasy world with a man who pretends to belong on the cover of a Father's Day card. It's time they get a grip on reality. Find how the goddamn jerk they could Daddy really is. And you know what? I'll inform them in great detail while you're gone tonight.
Let's take a break from this conversation. Haven't we learned anything from those relationship books? Can we stop making threats and instead,
Oh, rest assured, these aren't threats. These are natural consequences of your own actions. Once you walk out of that door, you're not returning. You are not returning. Is that clear? Are your kids and your kids? I know they know exactly why.
Children, clap your hands 3 times if you can hear Daddy. Oh, Daddy's so sorry. But Daddy has to leave right now. Mummy's being very mean to Daddy and hasn't been talking nicely to Daddy for a long time. Tonight she's throwing Daddy out of the house. But Daddy will always love you. Always. Okay?
Hi, my 3 honey bears. Who's still awake? Clap your hands.
No, I didn't! No?
Mommy really needs you to settle down and listen right now, okay? Well, guess what? Mommy's very sick. Daddy made Mommy get very sick. She might even die. And then he just left. Daddy just left Mommy. He left all of us. He has a new lady friend that he loves now. Loves more than our family. I'm so sorry, my 3 little bears. Bye-bye to the mean bad Daddy. Good riddance. It's just us 3, against the whole wide world. But we'll have lots of fun, you see? Okay?
But it's just your 2 little bears now. Because Sissy went bye-bye too. All gone.